Singapore imports more than 90% of our food supplies. So as such, we are vulnerable to external shocks and supply disruptions, which could happen unexpectedly and come from any source. Some of these reasons could well be climate change impacting crop produce, could be global zoonotic outbreaks affecting farmed animals, or even right now, for example, COVID-19, global pandemic issues causing supply chain disruptions. Certainly, other things like geopolitical instability, as well as foreign government policy changes, can have impact on our food supplies as well. Now, this is a global trend that affects many other countries, not just Singapore. Singapore has, in fact, encountered some of these disruptions in the past, and we must expect that some of these disruptions can happen from time to time. To mitigate the impact of some of these food supply disruptions, Singapore adopts a multi-pronged strategy to strengthen our food security, and this includes encouraging more local produce to act as a buffer and also to diversify our food import sources. In fact, we import from more than 170 countries and regions, avoiding excessive concentration of any particular food type from any particular source. Import diversification actually mitigates the impact of disruptions from any single source and gives room for our importers to look for alternative sources of supply and thereby strengthening our food security. You will have known that we've been pushing the 30 by 30 vision, and this will help to step up efforts to reduce our reliance on foreign imports by scaling up our local production, helping our local farms to act as a critical buffer for us. The government is also aware that arising from the recent events, such as the Malaysian chicken export ban, some sectors in particular have been badly hit. We are monitoring this situation very closely. For example, chicken slaughterhouses, whose employees' livelihoods depend on the slaughtering of live chickens, have been directly impacted by Malaysia's ban on chicken exports. Now, as the main activity for these chicken slaughterhouses is to slaughter live chickens, most of the chicken slaughterhouses have had to put their slaughtering staff on leave. So to help preserve this industry capability amid the ban, the government will provide 1 month of foreign worker levy waiver for the chicken slaughterhouses that are affected by Malaysia's chicken export ban. The Singapore Food Authority, SFA, will issue a circular with more information to these affected chicken slaughterhouses. While the government continues to facilitate the opening of new sources for food imports, we want to really encourage our industry and the companies to build their resilience into their food supply networks by implementing suitable business continuity plans, such as diversifying and maintaining warm links with alternate sources of supply. This could in turn then protect their businesses from any unexpected supply shocks so they can pivot much more quickly. Government recognizes that some of our hawkers and that are selling chicken products and also market storeholders who are selling poultry have been affected by the ban on chicken exports from Malaysia. So we've been working quite closely with the industry partners and trade associations to quickly ramp up alternative supplies of chicken. We have also linked up the affected storeholders and hawkers with the Meat Traders Association to switch to frozen or thawed frozen chicken as alternatives. And in fact, many have done so and shown great resilience amidst this disruption. The majority of actually poultry market stores and chicken rice stores have remained open and have been able to diversify and pivot to sell or use thawed frozen chicken, fresh kampong chicken, or black chicken. NEA has also received some appeals from those who continues to face challenges in pivoting and is actively assisting these storeholders. The government will continue to monitor the situation closely, paying full attention to the supply disruption and stand ready to provide further support if needed. But we want to urge all storeholders and businesses to adapt and to support one another in finding new sources, new channels, and think about new business models. So let me conclude by reassuring storeholders who continue to face financial difficulties that they can tap on existing schemes such as ComCare or the COVID-19 Recovery Grant. They may also approach NEA or the SSO for assistance if needed.